Hi friends, welcome back to Binta's Kitchen. I hope you're all doing well. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Binta and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you love this enough to stay. So please do go ahead and subscribe to my channel and become part of the family. To my old subscribers, thank you for your constant support. I really do appreciate you guys. So in today's video, I'll be sharing my easy recipe on how to make palm nut soup. Palm nut soup is a very versatile soup. I will take you through the ingredients and also step by step on how to cook the soup. So if you're interested to see, please keep watching. So as always, I like to show people what are the ingredients that I use. So you can see my garlic, onion, pepper, ginger, garden egg. Some of these ingredients are optional, guys. This is fish powder, some mushroom. You don't have to have all of this. You can always use what you have. Crayfish, smoked turkey, cow feet. It's already been cooked. Some seasoning, spinach, and I've got some dry tilapia. You can use any dry fish of your choice. Some tomatoes and okra. Like I said, most of it is optional. I've got some leftover crabs. And this is sea snail, guys. I love sea snail. And we eat them a lot in my country. And I've got some Maggi cube as always. You can use salt if you prefer salt. So basically this is everything I'll be needing, and of course my palm butter soup there in the can. And I've already washed my goat meat. I'm just gonna season it and steam it. So the first thing I do, I like to grate my ginger and crush my garlic. The only reason I do that is because my blender is an old blender, so it doesn't blend well. So I have to go through this process first before blending it. And I'll be using 2 onions here. Blend everything together with my ginger and garlic, and that's what we'll be using to season our goat meat. So I'm using about 1 tablespoon of ginger and 1 tablespoon of garlic as well. You can always reduce this to your own liking, but this was okay for me because I love garlic and ginger. So now I'm going to add the mixture into the pot. Like I said earlier, this is what we need to season our meat. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of the aroma all-purpose seasoning. You can use salt if you don't have this, or Maggi. And I'm using 2 Maggi cubes as always. Just mix it up. And now I'm going to add my garden eggs, the remaining onions and tomatoes into the pot. I'm gonna let it cook for about 7 to 10 minutes until the tomatoes and onion is cooked. And then we scoop it out and blend everything. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of water, enough to cook the garden egg and tomatoes. So after about 10 minutes, this is how it's looking. I'm just gonna scoop it straight into the blender. So at this point, I'm going to add my smoked turkey. I already removed the skin, and I'm also going to be adding my sea snail because it's a little bit hard. So I just want to cook it for a little bit longer. And as well as my tilapia. As you can see, I already soaked it in hot water because it can be strong sometimes. I'm going to be adding my crayfish. That is about 2 tablespoons. And my fish powder as well. You don't have to worry if you don't have these things. You can always use what you have. So I'm gonna leave that to cook for about 5 minutes. So guys, off camera I added my blended tomatoes and onion into the pot. So that is how it's looking. We're gonna leave that to cook for about 10 minutes on medium heat. So after 10 minutes I set it aside, and in a small pot I'm just adding about 3 cups of water, and I'm going to add the palm nut soup or palm butter into that pot. So this is the already made one. This is already processed. I bought it from the African store, just in case if you want to know where I got it from. So we're going to cook this for about 10 minutes, and then we'll transfer it into the main pot where we're cooking. So I'm going to sieve it just in case if there is any beads or sand in the bottom. That's the only reason we do this, so that you don't get to cook with sand, having sand in your food. So I like to add a little bit of basil to my palm nut soup. This is optional, but it just, add to the taste. And this is clove powder. It's also optional. I'm going to be adding about 1 pinch or just 2. You don't want to put too much, otherwise it will overtake the other flavors. So you don't want to lose the other flavors. So make sure you don't put too much of the clove powder, please. So at this point, you can see my soup is almost cooked. You can see when the palm oil starts to settle at the top, that is telling you that your soup is almost cooked. So I'm adding my cow feet. Look at that, guys. This is looking so nice. And I'm going ahead and add my okra. Okra is optional. If you don't like okra, please just omit it. And some peppers. In goes my mushrooms as well. So at this point, I'm basically just going to add everything because the soup is cooked. And we don't want to overcook our mushrooms, okras and stuff like that. So that's why I'm putting it, at this time. So I'm just going to add my spinach as well. This is also optional, but I like to add spinach to my palm nut soup or palm butter soup. So the last thing I will add is the crab. Because it's already cooked, I'm just gonna let it soak into the soup. And at this point, guys, I'm gonna let my soup simmer under very low heat, and it should be ready. You can see the palm oil settling at the top. That is what we are looking for. Once you start seeing this, it's ready. So I went ahead off camera and did some Ghanaian fufu to eat with my palm nut soup or palm butter soup. So I'm just gonna put one of that in that bowl. Let's dish some palm nut soup over that fufu, guys. Look at how yummy this soup is. So guys, this is our end product, palm nut soup. I had mine with fufu, but like I said, it's very versatile. You can have palm nut soup with so many things like fufu, eba, rice, um, on its own. It's really versatile, guys, and it's easy and simple to make. You don't have to have all of those ingredients. Most of them were optional, like I said. You can always stick to what you have, and some people even put more stuff than what you saw, so it's all up to you what you want to put. So guys, if you like this video, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe if you like my videos, and share the videos as well with friends and family, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.